How's it going, everybody? It's a rat, and we're back. We're not back doing anything. We're actually going to start playing Outer Worlds for the first time, actually. I've only done the first handful of quests. We are doing the Supernova playthrough. So this is going to be interesting and fun.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend. Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down.
Shit.
And if you guys don't know, this game is made by the same people that made Fallout New Vegas. Obsidian Entertainment. All I remember from this game is that it's hyped up, came out kind of mid, no one talked about it, DLCs came out, kind of like a Dark Souls 2 situation, DLCs were fire, then no one talked about this game after that.
Suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results.
It did get a PS5 version, like, upgrade
Something wrong?
6 months ago, I think.
Not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see. Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists.
Which I really wish I could record a playthrough of Fallout New Vegas for you guys. It would be really fucking dope.
My ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out.
But like, I know I can do like the PS Now or PS Plus version, but it doesn't come with the DLCs, and the DLCs are so cool. Especially the Gunrunner's Arsenal. It adds so much. For just being a weapons pack, it adds so much to that game. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that Fallout New Vegas was originally designed just to be a DLC.
Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told
I'm gonna try to not
one of a kind ship, that sort of thing.
bring followers with me because they do have permadeath on Supernova difficulty. Which
Progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
really the only thing is that it's like pretty much hard difficulty. It's just that you can only save on your ship, or you can only save on sleep.
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by.
Oof.
In-law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
I never actually checked back here if there's anything.
Better you than the board, huh?
Fuck no.
Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
The movement's like kind of fun in this game.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now.
I'm not using my Adreno,
Spacer's choice. Oh,
saving all the heals.
looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him.
Fucking
Then
dumbass.
my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I got a better idea. Give me your gun, and I'll go get help.
You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community.
Did I hit my head or something?
Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what had just happened? Can you hear me?
No.
What in the hell?
Yes, we all know how tactile dysfunction works or whatever. Excuse me. Pick all the goodies up. And set yourself on fire. We got the lockpicks going. Which are those circle discs? Where's the guy that? Oh, there he is. My suit is pristine, it says. Shit on. There's one of them. Where's the other guy? I hate how easy it is to lose them.
Hey!
Oof.
Get over here before you get yourself killed. Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Call on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he?
Other than getting shot by himself, pretty fine.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. You think? Most marauders can't even talk. But criminals do attract other criminals by their own nature. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Damn, man, that sucks about your captain or whatever.
It's a good day if you make it back to town in one piece.
I was surprised he even fucking spoke to me.
Please be informed that this vessel contains Marauder. Please be informed.
Ah, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Shut up.
Unauthorized.
Shut up.
Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors.
You're okay.
Please return any misappropriated equipment. and exit
Your master's
the vessel
dead.
in orderly fashion.
You're free.
Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I detect an
I didn't
elevated
misappropriate.
element indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Gesture procedures initiated. Disengage in airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other
How does a
than
robot know
Captain
how
Alex
disappointment
Hawthorne.
feels? Hawthorne's
I
dead.
understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience.
1,
and for your
2,
honesty.
get over it.
I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well
I
done,
get it.
Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing.
Keycat.
The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
You know what else has been
Astutely observed. However,
damaged?
probability of locating a power regulator within a worker's
My
lies
brain.
within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker
Dude.
settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the
No
Outer Line.
promises
Do you
when
understand?
I have 0 object permanence. I put something down.
Thank you. I appreciate
I
your
lose it.
cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this
Your
time.
mom's a power regulator. Sorry, that was mean. Yeah, we know how level up works. Every like 2 levels, you get a perk. We're gonna hit him with the guns, or ranged. Get that to 30. Then like 3 times. Hit this like twice. I guess I'll put the rest in guns. Yes. Select my perks. Make everything cheaper. Cause I'm broke. Ooh, these actually, this brings up my stealth by 5 points, it says. Get a load of that. We can also hit a hella spicy save. Alright. We're gonna go.
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards.
They were
Now,
going for like
seems
30
to
minutes.
me, and
Tops.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but it seems to me that the ranking officer is dead. Mind telling me what happened here? Altercation, you say? The same as that goes. Spacer's Choice policy strictly prohibits dying during work hours. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just
Sounds
leave
like my
company
job.
properties scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt.
Sounds like my job.
No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too.
And you wouldn't
Living
expect to
or
hear it at my
otherwise.
job.
Company policy, you see. You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your...
I always edge in the
let's just
water.
say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and
I always
be sure
edge in
to
the
stop by
water with
Edgewater
aggressive
Commissioner for a can of
disposition.
salt tuna. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Don't get
Hang
big
on a
business
minute.
having
I'm gonna ask you
strategies.
something.
You want to chew the rag, go talk to Silas over by the cemetery.
What if I want to talk to little Ernie over here? Little Ernie boy. Piss pot over here. We're gonna kill these banditos over here. Fuck did you come from, buddy? Oh my fucking god. Jesus. I would have been upsetty spaghetti if I would have had to redo that. How the what the fuck did I just get what the fuck? I got stuck on a rock. You son of a bitch. I hate you.
I'll be with you, friend.
God. Like, what the fuck? What, you thought hiding all the way back here was gonna save you, my dude? I have no idea where your friend even went either. Who the fuck knows, dog? Goodness gracious. We got the bandit look going right now.
Whoa, hey, where'd you running around in a Marauder's attire? You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
Why you say that?
It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a Marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by him.
You fucking
It ain't
excuse me?
safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
Easy now.
You obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means
A
signatures.
freelancer.
Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see. 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. It just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
I will.
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. You'll find him in town.
Yeah. I know how to do this quest. Pretty easy. Come on, square button. Excuse me. We'll hit the barber shop. Well, my dude. Just gonna steal from ya. Ain't that much of a big deal, is it? Read that. Pause it if you want to read it. And take that goodie. Goody.
Merciful law. Is that a Marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse.
How
Please
ironic.
Don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Cleanliness was my father.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will
Space
clean
these
and prepare your
nuts.
remains for interment.
Choice on Shaft.
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
Your vicar?
Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties.
How much money do I have to pay for these Scientologists or whatever the fuck?
I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You're broke.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I don't care.
What? My own blood?
If it pays good.
I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Go rip the gold teeth out of the guy.
By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. Barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
And that's my problem.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now.
Don't be a bitch about it. Sell the goddamn teeth.
Representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
He ain't gonna miss them, I promise
That's
you.
Unthinkable. Eugene's body
He's dead.
and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a
I'm gonna
man's
tell you
body
again, space
and pry a few teeth loose
of
from
my
his jaw
nuts.
just to pay my bills. Can I?
You're gonna have to.
Yes, I suppose I must.
Do you want
Here you are.
to die in a peaceful grave?
And an IOU.
Her name is Conrad anyway. The general store. What up?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider.
Yes, I am.
Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if your the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way.
You look like Mr. Robot. A little bit.
I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating
Wade asked the obvious question.
Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the
I'm a transfer.
distinctive gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town. Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here. Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more. and I will continue in my quest to make it so. Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious. Marauders are about. Though if you are planning on venturing outside, I do have a proposition that may interest you. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by
We're gonna go
marauders
paint those
who overrun
walls.
the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay
We're
a
gonna
handsome
paint his
sum for the
walls.
book. So you'll consider it. I do appreciate you hearing me out, and your discretion. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M'Bakono handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? Thank
I'll
you.
get your book.
If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Excuse me again. Yeah, we'll get homie's book.
Hey there, Mary. Don't
I'm not picking that up just in case if it's quote unquote stealing. I don't need the town on my ass right now. We're gonna go talk to the foreman, which is right up here.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you. Shit.
Gray site
Silas
fees.
still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
It's kind of you.
The sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all
Like the
thought he was an
Eugene I just
outstanding
met?
receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial.
So if you are
which
going
means
to
his
do that,
papers went through,
you're
which
only
means the
getting,
town's in the
you're
clear.
going to pay for like what,
I'm just glad to put
60,
this whole
70
ugly
years of
affair
work?
behind me. Eugene can rest
Highly
his
doubt
bones in
this dude's
peace.
going to be working at
The rest of us
10.
can get
I
on with
highly
our
doubt
own
this dude's
lives.
working at 80. And I'm assuming if you guys are corporate, then you guys are going to have days off too. Show me, this is mine. Also mine. If you guys want to read that, go ahead. Cool.
What's on your mind? I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep. Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go rifling through other people's correspondence? Excuse you. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein already belong to Spacer's Choice. And we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Never mind. I don't have to explain myself to you.
Whatever, dude. Break my legs and get out of here. I was about to say, who the fuck is in here? Yo, cowboy hat. Sell it. We gotta make a gun.
Hey, you hear about this?
A friend of mine died a couple weeks back.
Nah.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Oh, sweet merciful law. The marauders in my domicile. There's a reason you're running around out there.
This is my own private domicile and I will not be harassed. Bitch.
You tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued.
Mr. White. Science.
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
No, I'm actually Jesus.
What? No. I mean, might be. That depends on who's asking. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up.
Yeah.
He knows. Sounds like he's already told you. May as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is
Just go
fast
cough on him.
and soon I shall be ushered
You're the
through
bad friend.
cannery in the sky.
So kill him.
It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
You can pay my fees. Just say if you ever want to.
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Will you oblige me with your haste? think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Overreact much?
I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Well,
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
shut the fuck up.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
You got cobwebs down in the basement. What? I
probably
don't
shouldn't
see
tell
what
you.
the issue is.
Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. That's all I can ask of you.
How about no?
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
We're gonna go grab the security, head of security guy, the robot freak. Does he he resides down here. Turn around.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure. The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold. Just my
I don't know.
I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right.
What do you mean, simple folk?
Real close. Auto-mechanical. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So tuna can. Enlistment fees. They have sent us. The scout was not. Mechanicals got a. I told. Mechanical repellent. Go on.
He has a pretty good, he has pretty good stuff you can steal from him, too. Cringe. Oh, here we go. revolver. That's all I've ever wanted. Now we gotta go talk to the head boss, Mr. Man himself. I was about to say, who the fuck saw that? Nobody.
The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste.
Oh my god. Why is everyone
a little more respect?
Trashing my fit?
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let's hear
There's
it.
a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
My brother in Christ.
People living in the botanical labs.
I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Former workers. I need them back at their posts.
I literally just became alive like 30 minutes ago. Some scientist woke me up, told me I was gonna get liquefied if he didn't put some weird serum inside of me.
I want you to stop by the botanical lab.
And here I am.
Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Alright.
My dad told me all about the plants. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sorry.
Absolutely not.
Part ways with Miss Holt, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you.
Yeah. We'll talk to her when we get out of here.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. It's just... Miss... To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. Miss McDevitt? Oh, all I know is she... Life's hard here. Mr. Thompson's aiming... I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. About if what Mr... And maybe it's just... That's what... Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her. It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it. She... Yeah, huh?
Ooh.
On my way.
Alright guys, but I'm going to leave it here because we're about to see the time limit. Let's just hit a there and back real quick, just so we can get that spicy autosave. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.